Hey guys, today we have a review on the MF8 Terraminx. The MF8 Terraminx can be picked up at the cubicle.us for $90, which is an okay price. Alright, before we completely start this review, I did have an unboxing of this puzzle, and it wasn't stickered at the time, so I was like, okay, I'm going to use the application tape and sticker the whole thing. But sadly, the application tape didn't work, so I stickered the whole puzzle, one sticker at a time, by hand, and I think it turned out really nice. All the stickers are placed very well, and it looks like it, except for this one white row right here. This is the first one I did, and I completely messed up on that. So now, let's just get started with the review. Okay, let's talk about sticker shades and appearance. The first thing you notice about this puzzle is that it is massive and it's really heavy. Here it is next to a 57mm puzzle, a 3x3. It just is tiny compared to it. And here it is next to the Shangshao Megaminx, which is the standard size for Megaminxes. It's actually giant. It's also a lot more round. Here it is next to the Gigaminx, which is a lot more pointed. And as you can see, the sides are not pillowed on the Gigaminx, but they are on the Terraminx. I think I actually like this look a little bit more. It's like more of a ball shape than the Gigaminx is. But I will be doing some comparisons with my MF8 Gigaminx through this review as well. The stickers that they chose to send me with the puzzle are very nice. They all contrast very well. Even for 12 colors, I don't really have any problems discerning the sticker shades. Sometimes I do get the greens messed up, but they're still really good shades. Okay, now let's talk about the turning on this puzzle. When I first got it out of the box, it turned absolutely awful. It was like a car without wheels in GTA. It literally was impossible to turn. You had to grab it with your whole hand, but with a bunch of Marlube, and I mean a whole bunch, and loosening the tension so you can fit your whole finger in there, it got really good at turning. All the layers are really smooth and crispy and fast now, and I mean all 7 of them, even, yeah, obviously it's a 7-layer dodecahedron, they're just really nice now. The only thing that bothers me is if you try to turn these 2 layers, this layer is going to come along with it, so you kind of have to hold it down, which can result in some lockups, but overall it's really nice. Speaking of lockups, the corner cutting on this puzzle is great. On the outer layers, it's pretty good. It can do about right there, and on the inner layers, sometimes it'll pop if you do these big corner cuts, but I mean, for these giant layers on this puzzle, it is really good what it can do. Reverse cutting's not too great though, obviously. It's not like it's a speed cube, but I mean it can do it still on both the inner and outer layers. Like that. So yeah, overall this puzzle turns really nice and is a pleasure to solve if it didn't take so long. Now probably the #1 question is it worth the amount of money that it's sold for? And I'm gonna be honest, it's actually probably not. You're only going to get it and maybe solve it like a couple times because it takes so long to solve. I mean, even a Gigaminx, this thing's like $70 and I've only solved it like 4 times, I think. And it's just not that fun. I mean, this puzzle, I've solved it like twice, I think, and it's just very long. It takes longer than my 13x13 to solve. It's just because it's like you have to do 12 centers and 12 or more than 12 edges. It's a long process, and I don't know, it's a little bit high for what it is. I mean, if you really wanted to complete your collection, I mean, I just wanted it to fit in like this, but I mean, I'm obviously getting a Terraminx soon too, just cause I can, but it'll complete the collection. But if I'm gonna be honest with you, I wouldn't get it unless you're trying to complete a collection. It's not a puzzler's a solving puzzle, I should say. It's really good at turning after you do some stuff to it, but I mean, what fun are you gonna have out of it? I mean, after I bought my 13x13, I found myself not solving my 9x9 or my 10x10 anymore because there's really no point. It's just like, if I'm gonna solve a 10x10, I might as well just solve like an 11x11 or a 13x13. So, my final conclusion is, get it if you want it, but if you're really not going to solve it that much, as it takes a ridiculous amount of time, then I wouldn't get it. So thank you guys for watching, and comment what you want to see.